Things are changing in the Elder Scrolls Online. The introduction of seasons, quality of life updates, new in-game events, and a fresh rewards track all mean that now is a great time to return to Tamriel. And if you fancy yourself as a would-be hero, this is the perfect opportunity to dive into the Bethesda MMO for the first time. Here's what's coming to ESO in 2026. Own the ESO base game? Then, as of the latest update, you'll have access to all new Elder Scrolls Online content for free going forward. This means as soon as new zones, dungeons, storylines, classes, systems, and skills are introduced, you'll be able to play them, again, for free at the same time as everyone else, whether you play on PC, Mac, Xbox, or PlayStation. Alongside the upcoming content, ZeniMax Online Studios have unlocked 4 classic adventures that were previously only available as DLC. August 2015's PvP and PvE zone, Imperial City, November 2015's Orc Epic, Orsinium, March 2016's Roguish Thieves Guild, and the Murderous Dark Brotherhood zones and storylines from May 2016, been added to the Collectibles tab in every player's game menu and incorporated into the current base game with no additional tinkering required. Plus, game owners will continue to have access to the Morrowind chapter and the Warden class, enabling them to explore 28 unique zones and experience 5 potent classes across hundreds upon hundreds of hours of adventuring. So long, annual updates. Seasons promises to bring regular content drops and a greater variety of rewards and experiences to ESO. Every 3 months, a bundle of gameplay additions will roll out, providing either new ways to play, undiscovered realms to explore, or untold stories to experience. And it's not just about the narrative and playable challenges. Each season will also bring quality of life improvements and balance updates driven by community feedback. Additionally, the new Tamriel Tomes feature brings a rewards track element to Elder Scrolls Online, with free rewards for all and optional paid tiers for players who want to collect exclusive items, additional currencies, and more rewards, even once the season is over. Speaking of collecting, Seasons also introduces the Gold Coast Bazaar, an in-game storefront where you can purchase collectibles using a new currency called trade bars. Crucially, trade bars are a participation reward and can be freely earned through gameplay and via Tamriel Tomes, but cannot be purchased using the game's existing crowns tender. And whether you choose to splurge or save, there's no cap on the number of bars you can earn. Continuing with the theme of making ESO more accessible for everyone, the Bazaar will stock limited time rewards previously only available sporadically via Golden Pursuits, daily login rewards, events, anniversary spotlights, and Twitch drops. These returning collectibles will rotate in and out of the store with each season, alongside a selection of evergreen items, such as outfit tokens and the Grand Gallery of Tamriel Player Home. The Seasons model officially kicked off on the 2nd of April with Season 0, Dawn and Dusk. Running until the 8th of July, the launch boosts the Gold Coast Bazaar's offering to approximately 100 collectibles, and on the 29th of April, a brand new type of zone within the Oblivion realm of Fargrave will become available, the Night Market. In this experimental event zone, players will need to pledge allegiance to one of 3 factions before taking on a series of challenging PvE encounters. They can also earn a unique new in-game home by completing the zone while it is available. Access to the Night Market will remain available for a 7-week period until the 17th of June. However, to temper any FOMO frustrations, ZeniMax Online Studios have confirmed that certain event zones, including the Night Market, will return in later seasons, meaning you'll almost certainly be able to choose a new faction, complete additional quests, and explore the Night Market from a new perspective in the future. And once again, you'll be able to do it all for free. Season 0's gameplay upgrades include redesigns and visual refreshes of combat and class skill lines, UI streamlining, and additions to both PvE and PvP play, all of which make the returning and new player experience more frictionless than ever. And some tweaks were implemented ahead of the season launch. Instead of having to visit a shrine, you can now respec your skills and attributes, including subclasses, directly from the UI, without having to shell out any gold or scrolls. Existing respec scrolls can still be used, but if you have any hanging about in your inventory, they can be sold to vendors for a very reasonable 300 gold. The way XP is earned has also been adjusted for all, with front and back bar skills accumulating experience exactly the same rate. The first of the classes to benefit from a rework in Season 0 is the Dragon Knight, which is getting refreshed animations, VFX, and sound, in addition to redesigned abilities to better reflect its status as an attrition warrior. Further class updates are promised with each upcoming season, with Wardens and Sorcerers specifically earmarked for the next phase of development. Two-handed weapon skills have also been given a refresh in Season 0, with a similar upgrade on the way for werewolf designs later in the season. This includes the long-awaited addition of a female werewolf model for characters with the lycanthropy skill, and a balance update across the entire line. Finally, in the latter half of Season 0, there will be another wave of player experience improvements, plus the implementation of a class mastery system in June, and 2 major gameplay changes. The introduction of challenge difficulty is the first step in a new system that has been designed to allow players to opt in to a trickier and more rewarding version of PvE overland content. On the PvP front, ranking and perks have shifted, so that you progress regardless of whether you PvP in Battlegrounds, the Imperial City, or Cyrodiil's campaigns. For returning players, there are also new perks that can be earned through the PvP veterancy system, starting with Vengeance-specific rewards, titles, and skill style, making dipping back into the fight even more enticing. If you've been looking for a sign to resume your ESO adventure, the community-backed feature and functionality drops of Seasons may just be it. Experience the full extent of Season 0 upgrades now. Tamriela's waiting, and its second era has never looked so inviting. Go anywhere, do anything, and play your way in the Elder Scrolls Online. Available now on PC, Mac, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. And for all things ESO, stick with IGN.